Destruction is not beautiful. It's a global scale violence. We lost the beginning, and there seems to be no end. It's a modern dystopia. Destruction is not beautiful. It's a global scale violence. We lost the beginning, and there seems to be no end. It's a modern dystopia.
Good times, everybody, and welcome, for it is Tuesday, and we have made it past the evils of Monday. And so far, the murder sheep. But there's no guarantee that we will avoid the murder sheep for today. Who knows? We will find out. Yeah, no, it's going to be one of those surreal ones. And I have absolutely no care in the world. Greetings to Frauke and Nanian and Raven and Glam Pixie and TGM and Landstrad and Shadow and whoops, Frauke has apparently decided that 50 streaks without any clothes is entirely appropriate, and Hunter is in as well. Greetings. When did that squirrel appear next to you? This evening. Actually, it appeared next to you after stream yesterday. I was talking to the very lovely Kiyumi, who did visit us yesterday. And they finished off the sub-badges that I had commissioned. And yes, I do agree that the animated squirrel emotes are absolutely amazing. They are the best use of the money that you have been putting in for ages. So yes, thank you to everyone for sponsoring an artist. I mean, quite literally, that's where the money went. I do hope that everyone is well today. Yeah, I am of the opinion that the best use of money from streaming is to turn it into, well, emotes. Well, okay. The collective group input of funds has been greatly appreciated and rapidly dispensed in the direction of a nice artist. Should we go with that as a definition? I mean, I'm happy to argue the point even further, but I don't care. all I care about is the fact that A, brilliant emotes, and B, happy artist. Hey, True Purple. Yes, the emotes I had seen from Kiyumi in the past on other streamers were very amazing, and were the reason, absolutely the reason why I turned around and said, "Can we have some, please?" So, yeah, we got some. Yes, it's a Tuesday and I'm landscaping. This may mean that I have no sanity again. Still, ever. Wait, I had sanity in the first place? Nah, let's assume I didn't. Do, however, agree that using some money that you don't otherwise need to fund artists is a good idea. Exactly. I'm sure there are things that I could have used it on. I mean, meh. And have. I mean, don't get me wrong, not all of it has gone on artists. Some of it has gone on charities. And some of it has gone on subscriptions for other people in other places. It all goes around. But enough of discussing financials. We are here to attempt to continue a waterfall and attempt not to be murdered by the murder sheep. Murder sheep will have to be murdered. My wallet would have appreciated. Well, my wallet appreciated not spending money on an artist. Oops. That's... Hello, JD. Welcome into the start of the stream. It's very similar to the end of the stream, just with less construction completed. Not sure that sounds right. Let's see. Let's see. So... at some point this is going to turn into an attempt to work out what to do. Those words made sense until I said them. So we've got a cliffside here, and we've got a teeny tiny bit more sand. No. Nah. Not in the slightest. Anyone expecting sanity is not a regular viewer. Minecraft isn't all about construction. Demolition is also appreciated. That might be coming up. At a few points. Sanity. I believe Sanity is somebody who turns up in several other people's streams as a very nice person. Boing. Oops. Let's see. I need to somehow take this and blend it into there. Oh. I see the Pokemon have arrived. Do I have one? Yes. Fine. Right, let's just start putting in shapes. So I want to have, let's see, I want to have a sort of pool up here, and then water flowing down into the river this sort of direction. Which means, of course, at some point actually digging out a path into the river. Lovely. Alternatively, we could have it drop and just dig a tunnel across to this convenient pond. Which doesn't have a... I think I like the idea of a river. Because then we can have a bridge coming up to the backside of this area that's been slightly demolished. Who knows? We will see. We will find out what we're going to do eventually. Really? Nobody caught it? Rigged. Alright, let's do that. Also, I should probably put those back. Alright, let's do a bit of this. More misses for the weekly. Good point. Apparently you have to miss things. At least that's what the resident who actually understands what's going on says. AKA Frauke. Let's see. No, not that one. That one. Probably need to take a nap. Otherwise the murder sheep will escape into the night and murder me in my sleep. No. Wait. That sounded creepier than I expected. Not all of this is going to stay tough. I will probably swap it over from tough to cobble. I have no idea how you manage to complete the weeklies so fast. You must have like 17 streams on in the background at some times. Because I never seem to, I mean, even when paying attention in streams, I'm not sure I'm paying enough time. Well, I mean, currently the murder sheep is walled up in the cliff, I think. We should verify this. Are we safe from a roving murder sheep? Yes. The murder sheep is safely... Yep. Cliffside hermit murder sheep. No. We're safe from the murder sheep for the moment. That was nearly a miss. 24. Okay. I mean, whatever works. Let's see. Kind of feel like it would be a bit more sensible to... Sorry, I didn't mean to utter the word sensible there. It's entirely abnormal to involve sensible in this area. We regret to inform you that sensible has been banned, just on the grounds of being me. I don't do sensible. Whoops. How do I get to the top of this section? Do I need to break out the ender pearls? Or can I climb? Ooh, apparently I can climb. Nice chain. Oh, no, let me up, let me up. Blimey, I made it up the cliffside. I'm shocked. Shocked, I tell you. Probably means I do not have the materials that I am actually needing to fix this section of hillside, and therefore this has actually all just been completely erased. Erased? Erased? It sounds like something that Elmer Fudd would do. He will erase you. Either that or Chekhov from Star Trek. Captain, we are being erased by the Womulan whistles. No, that really, that didn't work. No, oh dear. That's a little bit flat. Actually, I don't think I need all of that. I can get away with some of this. Possibly. Yeah, I think if we move that back to here, we can probably get away with flattening this off a little. And put some dirt in here, which probably means we should take the mossy cobble out. Oh, and the tuff. We ain't got enough tuff to waste like that. Tuff's an expensive material. Quite literally. It takes a while to acquire all the tuff around here. Okay, so at the moment we have... Hello, Kibo! The earth-shattering kaboom has been delayed on the grounds of not knowing where to stick the explosives. Hey, Nuska, thank you for dropping in. It is, as always, very much appreciated. And yes, the ongoing attempts at massive amounts of streaking from people they're entirely normal around here. Although I suspect it will take a while for people to try and outdo Raven, who currently has the streak record. That sounds wrong. That sounds slightly wrong. Ooh, I moved those down. I should fill this gap in. He's a naked moderator? I'm not making this any better, am I? It's just wow. That's cruel, Hunter. And also I would state to that, Raven, when have I ever managed to follow a conversation topic like that without making it worse? It's kind of my... I was about to say, it's kind of my special power. I can make anything sound worse. And usually it'll end up in the quotes that you add and administer. Because, hey... so be it. It's the feathers. No way to see what's under that. Yep. That. We'll go with that, shall we? Hold on. If we're looking at this, I might have to actually bring the pool of water down a little bit further. I don't know. We all know that it's a fairly common phenomena that around here, if my mouth is open and I'm talking, then I'm probably saying something entirely stupid. 11 minutes roll on 6 PM. Woohoo! Ow. If my mouth is closed and I'm talking, then I have accidentally managed to learn ventriloquism, and that wasn't on the list of things to do this week. I mean, no. Right. I'm thinking we should take out some of this. Well, maybe not that. Let's retrieve these. Give me these blocks back. I have this feeling that the moment that 6 PM rolls around, we'll be able to hear Hunter exiting the building like a sonic boom. At which point, we'll all ask whether or not Soken has been involved in playing music as a background track. Right. I think to be able to actually get this to fit and work, I'm going to need to lower this a bit. Which probably means I should really take out the... where the heck is this coming from? Oh yeah, here. You, and you. And before that disappears, we will jump down into it. Huzzah! I actually managed to leap into a pool of water before it turned into a lack of a pool of water. Right. Let's lower this. Right. Take that one out as well. Take that down a bit. You. Bit of that. Quick nap. Really? Quick nap. There we are. One of these days I will actually work out what time it is correctly in Minecraft. Alright, let's see. I think we can lower this a bit. That's better. And I think we can probably turn that into that. Take out a couple of these. Let's turn you into dirt. We'll sort out that corner in a minute. Probably after I forget about it and come back 20 minutes from now. Let's lower this by another one. At which point I could probably lower these by a bit. Trying to sort of work out a sensible height for this all to exist at. I had some half slabs here somewhere. There we are. Because if it reasonably can look okay, then we can not worry about making it look perfect. That sounds... That wasn't quite the way I meant to say it. Let's do that, a bit like that. And if we swap these out for tough, then it'll look a bit like wet rock. If I take this out and this out, will they stay as dirt now? Because I think we're far enough away from... Whoops. Ooh, a Luxio. That looks cute. Ooh, I don't have one of those. Right, let's blend this side in a bit better. He says by putting back the block he immediately just took out. If I take that out and replace it with that, and then put one of those there and one of those there. Yeah, that looks not too bad. It's got a sort of... It feels a little bit wrong on this side still. Let's take that out. Put that there. Put that there. What was behind that? Oh, nothing. Hey, good catch. That's better. It feels a little bit... Here we have the countdown as Frauke works out just how many Pokemon are left. That's looking better. It needs less tough, more cobble, I think. So if I put cobble here, I can take back that mossy cobble. A bit of there. Yeah. Since we're down at, for want of a better description, human level, this is the area where I can put in half slabs and detail. I don't bother with it in the other areas further up the cliff because, well, you're not going to be up there. Hey, Blast! Work needs to be whacked. Oh dear. Have a good lurk, and I hope that work lurk is not too annoying. Right. If we do this, we can start trying to veer this off in the direction of where we want the river to head. So it would be sort of here, a little bit like this, like so. Probably need to just lower these by 1. Start insetting this into the... That's a shovel, Scott. You'll have trouble removing stone with a shovel. I mean, feel free to keep trying, but don't come crying to me when you destroy your shovel and you don't get anywhere. Yeah, because we can then start blending this into the point where the river will run by sort of taking out some... Hey, Elkhorn! Okay, the more I see them attached to people's names, the more I really love the sub-badges. I'm going to draw attention to them mentally. Have a good commute, Hunter. Those sub-badges are amazing. I really, really kind of wish that there was a possibility to swap out the badge for first, because I have one more sub badge, which would be really, really perfect. And Raven's seen it, so Raven knows exactly why it would be perfect. And I just, it's like Twitch, please. Can we change the first badge? I mean, that would also feel a little bit... I don't know. Actually, I was going to say that would be a bit unfair, but the people with the first badges are people who, for want of a better description, are... It's their fault I'm here. That sounds worse, but it's the truth. Snake. I'm out of moss. Really? Are we completely out of moss? Oh, did we leave any moss over in You're integrators of this stream of nonsense. Exactly. I mean, I've only got 59 left. Did we leave any moss over at Gordonstein Ward. God, barely made it up to the top of the cliff. Right, that does it. We'll take Atlas. Come on, Atlas. Let's take the nice ground route between the citadel and the village. It's more fun than constantly flying everywhere. If we don't have any moss at Gordonstein Ward, it will be a trip to wow. That's a hole in the world. Minecraft. Thank you. So I was having a think about the cave for the murder sheep. As you do. I mean, and one of the thoughts that crossed my mind was it would be absolutely wonderful if I could have it look like the murder sheep had actually been doing some murder sheeping. Sounds slightly wrong. And have... Ooh, cobble. Useful. Not what I came here for, but useful. Train of thought. Oh yes, have it look like the sheep had been murder sheeping, and have in the in its cave a wandering trader's head. But the problem is, there's no way of getting the wandering trader's head in vanilla. I'm fairly sure they don't even drop if you use a charged creeper on them. Which is a shame. Right, so I am short of moss. I have, however, got another chicken egg. Don't wander off too far, Atlas. I'm tempted to dig out this wall and... No, not into the... Atlas, what are you doing? You daft horse. Fine, apparently we're taking a horse through the nether today. I'm not going to go to IKEA for moss. I don't need to. I do, however, kind of wish that we could just do this. But it won't work. So... thank you. This time, stay here. Why do I have a feeling that horse is going to cause trouble? Hello, Ook. How are you doing? Yes, we have come to visit Ook. Well, actually, no, we haven't come to visit Ook. We have come to the caldera. Because, of course, the caldera is one of these useful places that happens to have a very large moss farm. Here lies the House of Moss. And it will tell you, or rather, it will ask you, have you tried turning it off and on again? I really should actually add that as a sign somewhere. Do we have a decent amount of moss? I think we do. Holy moss, Batman! for those who haven't seen this for a while, this is my bone meal and moss farm. It's the very nice, ridiculously overpowered version that doesn't produce enough moss or bone meal. Says the man who's just looked at a double chest full of moss. I mean, how are we doing on bone meal? Half a chest. And a few stacks. Yeah, okay, maybe we do have enough bone meal for a while. Right, back up through the crypts. And back into the nether to make sure that Atlas hasn't wandered off too far. But first, hello murder kitties. Hello. How are you doing, you lovely little murder things? They look a bit glitchier with the with the fresh animations pack. Don't know. I think those are one of the things that I'm not sure I approve of. Don't know. Everything else looks better with fresh animations, but those, I don't know. How do you feel, Luke? Actually, I think everything's a bit glitchy. Okay. Maybe this area's in need of a little bit of a less FPS. Huh. Okay, I didn't leave anything there. I was just wondering if I'd left anything in that chest. I was about to say, please don't have wandered off, Atlas. I am not having you fireballed by a passing ghast. Right. Does make me wonder if we should consider adding a few horses in the nether. You know, just as a way of getting around the nether a bit quicker. Which reminds me, actually it has absolutely nothing to do with it. I found the ninja cowl the other day. Only if I give them gold armor for safety. Do you get gold armor for horses? I mean, I've got diamond armor on a few of them. See also this one. It exists. Okay, I can never remember what the armors are. I don't honestly roam around with horses very much. I think the use of horses around Castle Gordonstein has been very much one of those, yeah, I really should do this a bit more. Also, why did I leave... Yep, that was guaranteed at some point to be a... Where did I leave one of my chests of materials? Oh, typical. Now it's raining. An ambipom. Let's try Great Ball on that. Right. Some dirt. We've got some cobble. I was actually... All of this was was due to the fact that I actually needed some mossy cobble. I can't believe that with all of that was... Well, actually, I can absolutely believe that all of that was because I needed mossy cobble. That can go over here. Let's get the tough back. Actually, no, let's get the mossy, just the normal cobble out. Okay. Where was I? Oh yes, trying to turn this into a the defibrable. A defibrable. Rigged. So let's see, if we want this to flow downhill, do we want it to have... I kind of feel like it would be sensible to have it flow in this direction. So... Ooh, there's a... That's not a good place to leave a hole. I'd end up forgetting to fill that, I'm sure. So let's work out where we want this river to run through it. And then we come down to here, which means we need a little bit more there. And then to here, then to here. Yeah, we can do something like that. Don't need that block, but probably need it here. Water level will be here, so we'll need something there. Which means that we need something here, because we'll probably not be having that there. I'm now into the water channel prep. So we'll have water coming down there, landing around here, and we want it to come down here and across and follow. I think effectively that line is going to be the right hand side of the river channel. So we want to basically do... No, that's too high. It doesn't need that. In fact, we don't even need that one anymore. Because by then, we'll be down here, this way, that way. Probably don't want those two. Actually... Don't need those two. Do need to make it look, give a reason for flowing in that direction, though. Right, so we'll have it flow this way. I did not mean to put that there. I might later, but I did not mean to put it there yet. So let's have this go this way for a little bit. This is going to mean taking out this almost entirely. And then we'll come down here. Some point around here we need to go down another block, possibly where I've already taken out a block. It feels like an actual good place to go downwards again, because we actually want to be below ground level a bit, because this is going to match or meet up with the river. So this is now water level, so all of this is actually... Is this water level? No, it's not. Water level's another block down. We still haven't reached 62. Goodness. Alright, take that out. Probably need to make this a bit more rocky. Be some crafting crests. I'm not sure anyone... Well, actually, I take that back. I was about to say I'm not sure anyone is, but I think quite a few people probably are. Turn that mossy, and we'll put a bit of tuff here. down here. Around there, we'll go down again. Let's... hello, noisy motorbike. So if we do this, take back those a bit. We've reached river level. Ooh. We're starting to actually get something that looks like a river here. Gotta be careful with this. We might actually be making progress. Wait a minute. Progress? We can't have that. Time to squirrel. How wide do we want this? Is it me or did the salmon just look very, very, they look a little bored. Perhaps we should murder a few just to, you know, make the salmon's life a little bit more interesting. Good luck with the murder sheep. Thank you, Frauke. Have a good evening. I mean, my intention is to try and build an actual home for the murder sheep shortly. That's better. That... Oh yeah, that works. And in fact, I suspect actually this would probably be more like this. I'm going to leave a one block edging where it meets the river at the moment because I don't want to have to deal with the river yet. But let's retrieve some of this gravel. Because gravel is always useful. Something tells me I'm going to have to take out this. Ooh, clay. Clay is useful. Right, let's see. I'm taking a rough guess that my inventory's full. The fact that I'm not picking up anything is a pretty good suggestion of that. We never did build anything here. What was that going to be? That was going to be a silo, wasn't it? Or a well? Do I really need an egg? Oh, well, we'll just put an egg in there. Eggs are always useful. Particularly when we need to make a decision. Right. I should really dig out my Silk Touch shovel if we're going to be dealing with gravel for a while. What's the other side of this look like by way of depth? Oh, it's quite deep. Okay, we probably do need to go down another block. What I might do is start repurposing some of this gravel to become the edge of the riverbank. Actually, that's probably the most sensible statement that I've made in the last 5 minutes. Right. Bit of gravel here. Bit of gravel there. a bit of rock in, a bit more gravel. I'd like to make it look like this is very sort of stony and gravelly as a delta, because it's being washed out of a cliff. And that's the sort of area where you're going to end up with rocky, gravelly deposits in a river. It's not going to be sandy or nice. It's going to be, yeah. This area has been roughed up, dude. Well, that's not helpful. No, actually, I think I'm going to leave that one open. Where are we in relation to the edge? This needs to be wider. Probably a bit more rocky. Let's add in a bit of rock, a bit of that, a couple of bits of this. Start with some gravel. Whoops, didn't mean to take that. I might as well take these out. Right. That feels good. That feels good. I kind of feel like as the end of the river section here, that's actually got the right shape now. So I think it would make sense to just bring in the river. Sort of, yes. It's where the river, or the stream from this waterfall is going to turn into the river. Oh, hold on. I've just goofed. I should fill this first. Because otherwise we're going to have absolutely awful water leveling. I need... Did I really put away my buckets? Hey, Urban. Happy Tuesday. Actually, I only need one. Right. Let's start filling this in. Right. We'll start from the bottom and work upwards. That way, when we fill in... when we remove the actual connection to the river, a Jang Mo. It sounds like something out of Stardew Valley. Right. Okay, so that's the lowest level filled. So now we need to fill in this level. I'm looking forward to seeing how this looks with water as well. I mean, basically, there's no way that a stream coming from a waterfall like this would have a nice flat... Or it wouldn't just sort of stop, if that makes sense. I'm not sure it does. Where's water level? Okay, one more layer of water. Let's bring it in this way. Oh, you're no help. Yeah, this is the point where it gets oh, no, that's good. This is where it gets difficult because we can end up with this not filling properly. Like that. I'm going to need to get there. That's better. Minecraft water physics at its finest. Guaranteed to drive you crazy. It drives you crazy. It just won't work. It's Minecraft water and it goes berserk. I need to sleep again. That's tough. That's not a bed. If in doubt, try and place a block of tuff and sleep on it. Don't think that works. Right. And here, and here, there. Oh, and here, here, there. Okay. All of that is now in place, so now we can lower this and it will fill in. Yes, fantastic. Now we can take out this and it'll actually blend the edges a bit better. And hey, sand. Yeah. Some of this is coming out as not source blocks. Right, come on. Right, let's take out these. Oh, I know why it's not source blocks, because there's a hole there. That one little block will not have filled properly. But that's fine. I was going to take another layer out. About this much. Yes, this looks better. It's been a while since I've done some aquatic landscaping. What I might do is actually put a small blob of cobble in the middle of this block of sand, just where I'm taking out this gravel. Hey, Landstrad. Or rather, thank you for the Hail Hydrate. Hail Hydrate. Who are you calling a quack, anyway? And a stretch is necessary. Oh, we got... Ooh, popcorn. That was both shoulders. I apparently needed that. I needed that. Right, this is where taking this out will finish off the water source blocks in this area. Right, I am going to stick some cobble into this area. Make it look a bit like it's been washed downhill. And then we can do a few blocks of half slabs. And we can put some of the gravel back in, but a little bit lower than it was. Make it look like it's been backed up, held back by the cobble. All of this is going to be hit with bone meal later. Oh, hey. Copper. Not on my list of things to collect. Let's see. We would probably have these three as gravel, which probably means you'd be gravel. This, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bit of gravel here. I'm going to say that those 3 would be gravel. I'm trying to work backwards in the way that the river flows. No, I did not want that. And that's gonna... Oh. Take it back. I didn't expect that to refill properly. Oh, hey! We've got visitors! We've got people wanting to check over our construction permits. I'm going to ignore them. Hope they go away. What do we think the odds of them actually accepting that our construction permits are all in full accuracy and that they don't need to make our day difficult? Psst. Hey guys, over here. Go away. If they start coming in this direction, I'm going to need to deal with them. Let's go for... Do I have any? I've used up all of my the half slabs. Typical. Fine. I wanted that there. I'm going to retrieve this chest. I love the way that most of them are just stood there, and there's one running around everybody going, hey guys, look at me, hey guys, look at me. And they're like, no dude, look at the guy across the river. We need to pay attention to him. And he's like, no, hey guys. It's just like, I swear the one that's running around is the teenager of the group. I've got a new old Betsy. I'm running around. See, hey, look at this. No? Oh well. These are the things that go on in my head when I see this sort of thing. This is probably... No, that's not where I wanted to put that. That's better. Kind of feel like I'd like to have that. Ah, yes! That looks nice. That's good, because then as it hits there, actually that probably should be gravel. Or mossy no, gravel. I was right the first time. Because it would be. Actually, I don't think this feels right. Actually, it'll probably feel right once we've got water in it. Oh, I didn't need to put that there. Because I'm going to put water into this area next to have it start flowing downhill. So, let's see. We will need... Where's my gravel? Gravel. Tough here. No, too many. You. I need to get rid of some of the dirt in my inventory because we've been digging out a river. That's a problem. That's a solution. They're still there. It's just the surreal of this. 4 of them just stood there, totally intensely looking at me. And one of them ignoring me. I'm not sure which I'm more upset by. The fact that they're there, or the fact that one of them is totally ignoring me. That's a bucket. I was trying to place a bed. I mean, we all know full well, if they did decide to actually come over here and make my life interesting, I'd shoot the guy with the banner and then I'd go straight over the Temple of Yard Skrem and murder their families. That sounded more sensible in my head before I said it. It would be acceptable losses. Sharp scratch? Yeah, moving on. Not sure there's any way I can save myself from that set of statements. Right. I'm going to have this bit as tumbled cobble. So let's put in some of that. Actually, let's put a couple of half slabs here. And you. And then we'll have a couple of bits here. Like so. And actually, I'd like this to be a bit more rocky. So if we put in some tuff. And then some mossy cobble slabs, which I don't have any more of. Right, that's better. So if we do that, that'll help even out this a little bit. And give it a reason for... Actually, if I take that one back one... It starts to look more like a rocky river edge. That feels like it should be gravel. Just because. And I think... There. You would be tough. Let's put a bit of tough here. Mossy cobble. We'll have to make this a lot more solid. This doesn't scan. Oh, I don't have a lumitone. Don't know what a lumitone is. It's looks like a moon with an eye. That in here. There's going to be water flowing over here. So if there's water flowing here, that block needs to be solid, because otherwise it would have been washed away. At which point we can probably have that. Do that and that. Yes, that's better. That feels neater. I'm going to need to start bringing the water level up. Actually, I can probably do that now. Woohoo, I caught it. Let's go for this area. Whoops. Yes. Ooh, yes. That's nice. Yeah, that's nice. Bah humbug. I didn't want this one to be here. So let's put a rock in. That's a half slab. I'd like to have it look like there's a sort of break here, so that it doesn't all flow at the same... There. That's nicer. And we can probably get away with... no, not you. Yes. Hey, Bo. Welcome in. You catch me attempting to create a river. And there. And now this area, we've got a lot more to fill in. If I put that one in, and then that one, that'll fill out a bit better. Actually, I might just leave that as is, because that looks quite good, flowing in all directions like that. I like that. That's nice. Yes. Okay, I like that. I don't want to add to that. Hold on. That needs to go. Grab it. Right, next layer up. Oh, I haven't finished shaping the landscape up here. How does that look as a water? Ooh, that looks nice. I like that. Add in some foliage on the sides, down the middle, and so forth, and that will look really nice as a river. I think that's wrong. Woo! I'm glad you like the river enough to skinny dip in it, Bo. Thank you for the 3-stream streak. Let's do this area is not going to work. It needs raised. I meant that to be gravel. And a couple of half slabs here and here. That's better. I really could do with a half slab here. I keep running out of half slabs. I can't think why. Couldn't be because we're at a layer where I'm allowing myself the opportunity to use half slabs. I won't use half slabs up on the hill, because that's just a complete waste of detail. Nobody's ever going to see it because nobody's going to be up there. Down here, half slabs work, because this is more where the sort of... this is more the human layer. Human layer sounds wrong. But equally, it's also... It's the area people might walk if somebody were to visit this server. In, for example, a world download that happens once a year. I like that. That's nicer. Look, will you lot go away? You're starting to annoy me. I'll set the murder sheep on you. Yeah, that's right. I'll set the murder sheep on you. Do I have anything that needs repairing? Silk Touch pick is getting close to it. Right, let's get this. We've done all of that, and all of this, and all of that, but nothing in the middle. So probably should do the middle. Ooh, that looks nice. It goes well with the. It also explains why there's a retaining wall here, because it's here to separate the river from, well, the remains of a retaining wall. This place kind of fell a bit to pieces. I'm going to bring this further along as cobble. And intersperse some gravel. So that it's the this is the scree slope. No, not yet. This is the scree slope area. So we get to play with some of the nicer materials. Let's bring in some of the mossy cobble as well, just to give it a bit of texture. That's better. And then some half slabs to blend it. And then we need to start bringing back in the retaining wall that holds back the river. Lovely. Apparently I need to take a nap again. Where are we at? 6:50. Okay. Not quite halfway in. I'm hoping to finish this section and then go back up the hill and start working down with a foliage pass and maybe do something for the murder sheep. That really does sound surreal. It's that concept of doing something for the murder sheep. You what? If we've got the water coming down here, then this needs to be more solid. So... no. Wasted. You. And then some cobble. Those two are too low. Which means that the block behind it is invisible, so let's bring that back out. That one probably can be raised. Straight to the half slab. Let's just bring some noise in. Hello, Loopy. Welcome in. How you doing? Oh, and typically that's the first hit of that button today. So we need this to look like it's merging in and holding back the river. It's going alright. How's it going for you, Loopy? We are in that sort of phase where I am attempting to work out how to make a cliff out of nothing and make it look like there's a river running through it at the same time. All of which is a lot harder than it feels sometimes. Mostly because I have a bad habit of making these things overly complicated for myself. Go figure. Anyone who's shocked by me overcomplicating things for my... Ah, yes, that'll make life easier. Oh yeah, overcomplicated definitely makes life pretty. We've got a lot of the sort of shape. If I pull back the camera, we've got a lot of the shape of this river in now. So none of this existed at the beginning of the stream. This was plain grass. So we're starting to have it so that the actual end of the waterfall is going to fit in nicely. And we still have a permit squad. I'm not quite sure why the permit squad are here. or why one of them is definitely the overexcited teenager of the group. But they're still here. More friends. I am not in the mood to recruit today. This does not necessarily mean that they are not going to be of the type to try it. Do I have my license permit? Yes. And if they really want to see my license, it's halfway up the hill, being looked after by the murder sheep. I'm fairly sure that the permit is owned and looked after by the murder sheep. Thank you, Loopy. They had I added them yesterday evening after stream because Kayumi finished them off, and they've come out just gorgeously. I actually had a sort of a bet with myself of how long it would take people to notice them, and people spotted them immediately. So I count that to be a good thing. Oh yeah, that's better. That gives this a bit more sort of greenery. I mean, we'll probably come through and add in actual greenery, but I'm going to take these two out and replace them with moss, and that I'm going to take out. They are. I mean, I'm not going to argue with that. They are. That's better. Oh, that's taken the edge off of this quite a lot, and that's nice. It needed that edge removing. It was too stony. Particularly given that we're going to have a river running through it. One thing I don't like is this. So we'll make it that. Duh. I do have a bigger version. I hadn't thought of that. True. That's a lovely idea. I will try and put that up later. I never even thought of that. Actually, I will probably also post them into, I don't know, I might not post them into Discord. We'll come back to that thought. Anyone want a hippopotamus? And they have the flowers. Yes, the flowers grow as your months increase. So it starts off as a sprout when you are at 1 month. No, sorry, it's a heart when you're 1 month. It's a little sprout when you are 2 months. It's the beginnings of a flower at 3 months, and it's a full-blown flower at 6 months. And then it moves on to the I'm out of dirt. The silver and gold version at 1 year and 2 years. And I have a version for 3 years, which I really personally would prefer for first holders. But since we can't have that, we will. Wait a minute. I didn't realise I had the silver one. I forgot that I got my own. Wait, I don't get first? Nope. Apparently I don't get first. Oh well. No, okay. You have a feather on your own channel. Ah. You know, I'd never actually noticed that, Raven. But I guess I don't really see you talk much in your own channel. Mostly because you talk to us via actually talking in your channel. That makes sense. This is going to need to be rocky to hold back the water. Streamer doesn't count as a viewer. Streamer does count as a... Well, streamer does count as a viewer. Because, well, the streamer gets all sorts of other elements at times. Of course, the streamer does get no, not sub badges. Sub badges is, well, actually, the streamer does get sub badges, as is proven. The streamer also gets hype train emotes for completed hype trains in their own channel. Always confused me, that one. But also made sense at the same time. Right. No. I'm out of... Why am I out of mossy cobblestone all over again? That much will do. Wait a minute. Is it me or is it getting dark? Yep, it's getting dark. Time for a nap. At this rate, I'm just going to murder them to get rid of them. Still tempted to set the murder sheep on. Right. How do I blend with that? Because I want to keep that. I like that. But equally, I want to have something guiding the path of the river down this side. Humph. Right. First things first, let's rough this out in tough. No. That's not... Nah, I don't like that. That doesn't work. Look, I said tough. And definitely here. So I want to make it feel like the water is coming down here and guided off there, so this needs to be taller. That means I can't have that there, so that's going to have to be another... So let's bring this edge forward a bit. And mossy cobble it. I don't know where the water falls. I kind of feel like I should probably drop the water in to see where it lands. This definitely is. Bare minimum, that's not going to be visible. This might be rock. But it might not be. I can see myself taking out a layer here. Right, let's unleash the water. Hey, that worked. Whoa, actually, we overshot dramatically. I'm entirely one section of cliff too high there. Right. Right, let's have a look at this. Ooh, ooh, oh, oh, oh. I thought it was as well. Okay, that is very close to what I wanted. Even without having to fill in the water. This area needs filling in a bit more, possibly dragging backwards a little. This area needs turning into a pond, pool, whatever, which means I probably need somewhere holding back the water to make it look like to make it have a reason for being a pool. But that, oh yes. I approve. I think we're close. We are very close. It's going to look more awesome, but I am very happy with the progress. Right. I feel like that needs to be oval. I need a pool here. So I need to lower this a little. Which means that and this need to be stone of some form. Let's go for the tough. And here. And here. And then that means that when the water lands here, it will have a little pool. And we can probably make it fill in a little bit. Actually, I don't think I want to. I might take these bits back a little. Hey Elcon, welcome back. Actually, that probably would have not. Yeah. You. Actually, no, those should probably be. All of those should probably be mossy. Or tough. So let's fill in that. Put some tough in. You get to be tough, but we'll make it so that you've got a half slab over the top. I think I need to take this one away and drop it by one. Let's take that away and add in that. At which point I think honestly all of these are going to be gravel. No, I don't have an unlock command. That's not one I've ever gotten around to. Somehow it had never crossed my mind, Elcorn. Apparently that's an oversight. Right. I didn't like this. It was too close. So let's move it back by one. And these need to go. Oops. Let's see. Let's put... No, I didn't mean to put that there. But I do need to raise that a little. So we've got water coming over here. Oh, that's not going to work. That needs to be a full block. Let's make it a stair. Hey, convenient. Got one. Actually, no, let's make it a stair facing that way, at which point I need another stair here, which I don't have. At which point this feels too jagged and low. let's not drop quite so quickly here. You... But then we'll go down to a half slab there. Oh look, a pair of stairs I could have used a minute ago. Actually that works because I want one here to help hold back the water there. And... we will add in... no, too many. Too many. I want to go straight to cobble next. Not you. Here. A bit there. This probably means I don't need that. No, I did need that one. Nope. That was visible. That was a load-bearing piece of detail. Oh, that's starting to feel right. This feels wrong. Maybe that should be a stair. Yes, that works. Which means this doesn't and this doesn't. You. That. Let's put some gravel in here. No, not those. Gravel in here. Which means those need to be something solid. Wow. You can do better than that, Scott. And that's better. You here. Gravel. 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 Mossy cobble. Gravel. Don't want that. Let's bring that back a bit. And apparently it's time for a quick snooze. This nap brought to you by the Minecraft Day over moving on. Do I want to know why there's a why I've been clipped? Who clipped me, children? Alright, let's start working uphill with the hold on. I need... hold on. Where's my... there it is. Where are we? Down here. This felt wrong. There. No, ooh, no, you're wrong. You can't be... I cannot have stone over dirt. Stone over dirt does not work. He says, immediately doing it. Ooh. What have we got from a Shellos? Don't have one of those. Let's try it with a Great Ball. Okay, now we can go back to attempting to fill in the water. I want here by one. I've got to go further downhill to collect stuff. There. Kind of feel like there should be one there, but that means that it's going to have to... It's picking well, isn't it? No. Yes. I really want that to flow to here. Oh well. Don't think there is a way of getting it to do that. Right. Next layer up. Okay, that's got it. That's what I was looking for. Right. You get to be... oh, that's nice. That flows well. This is that point where it's sort of a little bit of hit and miss luck of Minecraft water physics, which is usually not something to try and get luck with. Particularly when you've got that. Alright. I think I want that one. Yes. That ideally doesn't make sense, so there. That's better. That's better. Right. I am not going to fill in here or here. I'm going to go straight to here for the next level of water. And we'll just let it run over those couple of layers. So let's put one here. Dang it. You. Yes. How does that look? Almost right. This area is wrong. That needs to be a water block because... or waterlogged. This looks wrong. This looks wrong. Ooh, no, that's wrong. If I put that there, I can bring in a stair here. Do I have any stairs? No. This is the problem with working with rivers, or even worse, trying to work with a waterfall. Trying to make it look like there's a reason for some of the shaping. That looks wrong. What do we do with this? I don't know. I don't know. I'm tempted to... I know. Let's go with you. You. I didn't do it. Wasn't me. Can't prove anything. That works. That works. Hey, Mad. Right. Oh, that's cursed. Right. Let's do the sensible and fill in the pond at the top. Okay, that's good. That's nigh on right. And if we do this and that, and it all starts to flow down here. Ooh, yes, yes, yes. That needs to be half slab or a stair. I think a stair would be better. As I sink into the... I always make that mistake. I select the block, but I never remember to actually collect it. That's got it. Oh, that doesn't work. This looks wrong. It's too small of a gap here. That area right in front of me, it's too small of a gap. It needs everything pulling to the right a bit. So I need to take out that. Dang it. Actually, no. I could have left that, and then that would give me an excuse for mossy cobble over the top, and there. Let's pull this and this back. Come back here. They're still there. Ooh, hold on. I missed a block. That shouldn't be dirt. Ba, 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 ba. Turn that to that. Put some slabs there. And then I reckon if I put... Well, you're supposed to be water. If I put a water source here, it's not going to make any difference. Typical. You need to be a water source. I've got some areas where we've got half slabs that aren't waterlogged that are showing up through the water, just like that one. And that one. And I feel like if I put that in... Ooh, yes. That's nearly there. I could probably put a water source block on top of that gravel. If I put a water source block here... Yep, that fills out nicely. And I probably need to do the same with that block of cobble. Here. Yes, that's got it. The only problem is this looks way too thin. Because this, if I look at it in the cam view, it's this tiny thin wall of stone. So that's just a fraction too disbelievable. So we need to rip out some of this. This lot needs to be pulled forwards. Make it a little bit more structural. Let's pull it forward by 2 blocks. Which means not having you, not having you. Gravel wouldn't look right down there. Why have we even got that there? Probably, however, make this look interesting by putting in some of this. And then mossy cobble in front of it. And we put a bit of that there. And we temporarily put a bed there. You know, perfect place to put a bed. It's a nice little nook in the cliffside. I reckon a couple of stairs would look good there. I only have one. I mysteriously am out of... that's not a stone cutter anymore. Alright. Oops. So if I put a stair there and a stair there, is that water source? Nope. I can then put that there. And I've got a mossy half slab here, so that'll do nicely. And we'll put that there. Yes, that's got it. That looks much more solid now. It's a bit mossy and green, but I think we'll... How are you doing, Mad? We can cover up some of the ridiculous levels of mossy by bringing in foliage once we finish with the hard landscaping. Oh, I need to finish the back of this cave. I'm out of tough. How did I run out of tough? Where have all the tough things gone? I can't think where all the tough has gone, he says, looking at this entire hillside that is very heavily tough. Whoops. I love this little pool. This is going to look lovely once it's got foliage in it. You. And you need to become tough. Actually, you would be better as mossy cobble stair, just because. There. And that little bit of stone, I'm going to actually leave, because I think it... no. It doesn't work. Actually, what I'm going to do is take the coal ore and bring the coal ore down. Yeah, that little bit of coal looks much nicer. Oh, there's another one. Actually, I'm going to make it a trio. By putting one there. And that. That's nice. That gives a little bit of just not quite the same material feel. And that blends nicely into the hillside now. So we've just got this area of hard landscaping to do just here to help fill this in. And then we can move on to the fun stuff. The foliaging. Unleash the foliage. We want a shrubbery. And a few other bits of material as well. I think that might actually be all it needed. Whoops. Oh, that didn't work. Apparently I don't have any more mossy cobble in my inventory. Because I've tried to middle click select it 3 times and just failed miserably. That's blended. That works. Shall we unleash the waterfall? I feel like this is a good time to unleash the waterfall. That was a perfect landing. And you never saw it because of the camera freezing. Typical. Oh, that is perfect. It's landed just into the pool. And that just lovely. That is just right. Put a load of foliage behind it and down the back of the hillside, and that is going to be perfect. However, I want to deal with this outcropping first. Whoops. No. Ah. And the reason I want to deal with this outcropping first is we need a home for the murder sheep. I mean, we've got the murder sheep here. But we need to have a home for the murder sheep. do that. Bit of this. Couple of those. Another one of those. Couple of those. If I put that there, we can do this and a couple of those. I'm not going to bother blending it into the side of the hill. We'll have to deal with the side of the hill later. At least not all the way through. I've only got so much sanity today. And I don't have the materials for this. Right, I would like to make it so that this looks like a sort of hermit hut up on the top of the hill. Built into the into the wall. What am I... No. I'm gonna hold on to that podzol, it might be useful. I thought I had, let's put that away. I thought I had a chest that was just full of foliage. I bet it's an actual chest up at the top of the hill, isn't it? Going up. Through the recruitment tunnels. You have to have secret tunnels in a castle. It's not a proper castle without secret tunnels. Yes, I did have a chest full of foliage. Let's grab some spruce and some more spruce and some oak. Perfect landing. That one. This one has spruce fencing. I can do something with spruce fencing. And I'm going to grab a couple of those, and I am going to take a shulker box. I'm going to take a couple of candles, and a campfire. And I'm going to need a lot of glowberries later, but we'll sort that out in a minute. Do I have... Oh, I'll take a grey bed. So I want to make it look like this is an old hermit hole, where a hermit used to live halfway up the hill, and then the murder sheep got him. Because why not? We're not high enough yet. Murder sheep's up here. Yeah. I want to make it look like this is an old hermit hut. Or hermit cave. And the hermit was happily living here until the murder sheep got him. And we'll also use the foliage as a way of keeping the sheep from throwing itself off a cliff. I meant to pick up some cobble. So let's get rid of some of those. Don't need the sand. Do need the cobble. We'll take 34 of those, turn it into mossy cobble. Nope. That was terrible. I don't know why I thought that was going to work. Brute force optimism at its worst. Right. And if we make it look like there used to be some ladders in a couple of places to sort of infer where the hermit used to climb up, then that gives a reason for this hermit hole being here. And actually, I'm going to dig this back a bit further. Please don't murder me. Ah! And immediately the sheep goes after me. No! I try to make this hermit hole bigger and the sheep immediately tries to murder me. Right, I need to keep my extinguisher on me. Yep. Actually, I could have... Does the hermit craft anything? Probably not. Seeing as how the hermit is dead. What I really wanted, and as I mentioned it at the start of stream, I couldn't figure out how to do it. I wanted a I wanted the head of a wandering trader. If I could, I know that I could probably. There's a couple of commands for picking up custom heads, which I might actually go for. But I wanted to put in the head of a wandering trader up here somewhere to make it look like he'd been basically murdered. I did have some tuff, so we'll put the bed here. That's my bed. I wanted a yeah. Mossy cobble back here, and a bit here. Since we've got the space for the stone cutter at the moment, I need another couple of these to make it look like he carved a room for a bed out. Those need to be no, actually, that one I want to make look like it's that's where the candles are going to go. Apparently it's raining again. I should have brought a couple of chests up, but I don't have to go downstairs for them because conveniently they're in the inventory that I can actually grab. So if I put that there and that there, I probably need to change this to be that. The murder sheep is not going to make this any easier at this point, is it? I'm so tempted to put a bookcase in here. Let's just put a flower pot in. there. I need a flint and steel to light those. I need the sheep out of the roof. No, no. Look, you're gonna push me around. I'm gonna push you around. Back off. You're a bit early to escape. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Come back down here. Do I need to embed a fence in here and a lead so that you're in the hermit hole constantly? I'm gonna have to tether the sheep so it doesn't wander off, aren't I? Apparently so, because it's apparently headed for the hills. Right, I need a lead. I also need a flint and steel. You ever have one of those days when what seemed like a sensible, silly joke is turning into a much harder to arrange silly joke? Which of us was silly enough to start this? Oh wait, it was me. Ow. Excuse me, sir. I need a lead. I need to tether up a murder sheep. Yes, I know what that sounds like. Alternatively, if I take... Oh, hold on. No. If I take out this and move it to here... No, that still gives a straight path up. Oh, thank you. The murder sheep has just... I think I've just modified the mob AI paths so that the murder sheep is actually now just living in the hobbit hole. Hobbit hole? Hermit hole. If I put in another leaf there, it's got nowhere to go. And I don't think it will willingly, as a sheep, jump straight off a cliff. I think now that I've put these in, it's going to tend to back there more often. So I think actually it might now be safe. Which is a statement that doesn't really feel safe. Feel sane when discussing a murder sheep. Well, that's cursed. Ow! Okay, that was a bad idea. I just nearly murdered myself. Whoops. So, mental note: if you've got stairs over a bed and nothing next to the bed, you will land right next. You will stay on the bed and suffocate. Hey, Red. Where's my food? Because apparently I need to eat to avoid actually being killed. I'm not sure that was a good idea. What I'd like to do is... if I put that there, however, I can put in a glowberry there. That works better. Do I want to leave the stone cutter up here? Frauke had to head off for the night, Red. Unfortunately. I think the real world required them to be elsewhere. I'm still trying to decide if I want to tether the murder sheep. I think for safety's sake, we should probably tether the murder sheep. There we are. Now the murder sheep is definitely not going to escape, going to wander off a cliff. At which point I can take away this. And this. And that looks better. And now we can just go about our... Yep. Right. I did, yes. I think I got them a couple of days ago. I must admit, it's been much quieter now that everybody's stopped that obsessing about capes. Which is a bit nice. Oh, this is the top of the cliff. I don't need to deal with anything up here. I feel like one of those... no, I actually wanted to put one there and there. Thank you very much. Right. And let's put in a bit of foliage here and here. A bit there and there. Right. I am going to... no, let me up. Let me up. There we are. One there, one there. One there. Ow. Bit of this. Couple of those. There, there, and there. I feel like I could put in some wild berries. Oh, hold on. That feels like that block should be tough. Have I got any berries? Berry bushes. Berry bushes would be good to add in. They give a nice bit of red. Yes. I have plenty of berry bushes. I like the way the ladders give a slight, subtle hint that there's something up there, and that's it. It doesn't actually... it doesn't sort of overly add to the landscape. It's just right. Right. While we're down here, let's put one there. One here. One here. A little bit of foliage up here. And equally there. Oh, that's wrong. That's stone over dirt. That'll need to change. Oh, no, that's... I wanted to put some leaves there. I'm out of glowberries. Dang it. And you can't plant those on gravel, which is a mistake I've made so many times that I probably should stop making it. Right, I was going to put in... No. Ah, there. That. You. Like so. And another one here. And another one here. Let's put some leaves in here just to make it look like this is a little bit more... Actually, I didn't want that one. Ooh, this is starting to feel good. I'm liking this. Have I got moss on me? Yes. Excellent. Whoops. Ah, for goodness sake, Scots. That one. I want to turn it into moss. And then have foliage over the top of it. So that I can have leaves coming down the front here. Like so. And I need a whole heap of... Check for chunk borders. Will they break over the top of it? It's in the middle of a chunk. I think we're safe on that chunk. Besides, having it a couple of blocks down, it's going to tend to be sat on top of that block no matter what. Okay, I need spruce fences. Quite a few more of them. I bet all my spruce is up at the top of the hill. No, it's not. I actually have spruce in a chest. Fantastic. Oh, I even have a crafting bench. How convenient. How did that happen? Overdid it on the sticks. Oh well. There was something else I wanted. What was it? Squirrel? Yes. Oh hey, I've got a couple more of those. There was something I wanted and I can't remember what it was. Nope. Whatever it is. Oh, I remember. Bone meal. Oh, hold on. No. Keep forgetting. It's 9 per block. Ultimate Rule 1 of Pretty's button concerning a skyblock world. What, you reset it and start it over? Whoops. Entire world in a dumpster. Oh well. I had actually hoped for slightly more than... Yeah, that's more like it. I need a bed, because apparently it's getting dark again. Oh good, we got a glowberry in the cave for the hermit. Actually, what I can start doing is thinking about places to put moss carpet as well. Right, let's deal with... Yes. This is where it gets better suddenly. As we bring in foliage down the river. That should have turned by now. Oh, derp. It's too shallow. That's nice. That's good. That's beautiful. That will make all the difference. It did. that was about to say. That will make all the difference to the way that this looks. Did they ever wander off? Yes, they did. Finally. Let's do foliage and then leavery. I'm tempted to take that out, turn it into moss, and then hit it with bone meal to see what happens. I'll accept that. And I'm going to do the same here. That works. Yep. That doesn't. This area needs something. So, yep. That was the that was the something. Of course, berry bushes will attempt to murder me. You. And we can start putting... No, not that one. Putting in some of these. Pixeli! Greetings! Welcome in! Thank you for joining! Oh, blimey. I've just had a look at this in the cam account briefly. And I'm going to have to do more than just look at it in the cam account. We are at Pretty's o'clock. Dang it. How did that happen? That's better. I don't want to stop. I'm gonna allow myself another 3 or 4 minutes, and a quick brush with a bit of attack foliage, because I want to get a little bit more done halfway up this cliff, just to support a few more bits of looking good. Like this. Because I'm in the mood to get this to a decent state. Of landscaping. There we are. Hit that. Let's do this and another couple of those. Ooh, that's nice. That's good. That might actually be close to enough. Ooh. Yep. It's this area immediately above me that I'm not sure about. That's just gonna come straight back down. Ow. Apparently, I'm attempting to murder myself with I was about to say with ender balls. Oh, come on. Don't want you to do that right now. Let's use the water to get up to the top here. And a little bit of foliage just coming across to here. Just to blend or blur the edges of this a fraction. Yeah. And that, I do believe, is enough. So let's get to a safe spot. There's bound to be somewhere safe around here somewhere. I tend to leave myself a few safe hidey holes. And thank you for the follow, Pixeleye. Sorry, a little slow mentally. Let's see, shall we, what this looks like. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, that is just... And we've got the murder sheep in its hobbit hole, in its hermit hole. And that just... Oh, that just absolutely... That works. Oh look, we've got more visit. The permit enforcement team are over here asking when we're going to update this side of the hillside next. That's not on my list of things to do this week. Oh, and a hail hydrate from Pixeleye. Thank you. There's been a lot of hydration. We have an entire river. Actually, I want to see what this looks like without... Oh. Even without... Oh my. Even without shaders. Actually, at times, the water looks better without shaders. It's highly unfair. Oh, and Kibo has decided that we have to have the equals. It's time for a stretch. Oh. Ah. Thank you, Kibo. Yeah, occasionally... I'm not sure, I don't know why, but I feel like the water textures have changed again. I wonder if I upgraded. Because they kind of feel a bit too... They disappear. Although, I suspect that once the sun sets and we get the sun over in the opposite direction, it'll look very different again. But, oh wow. I think that that modification to the cliff was worth it. It really appears to have made all the difference. I feel that was worthwhile I'd like the sun to set enough for me to actually reverse the world. The world? Reverse the daylight on it. Come on. I'd like to see what this... There we are. Oh. That's perfect. That just absolutely knocks it out of the park. In fact, that angle is now my favourite viewpoint. Goodness. Okay, I know that I mutter about what the heck am I doing to myself with all of these hillside changes and the massive amount of detail that I put into a cliffside, but the result is just right. I have some of a brain. Not quite sure where the rest of it is, but I have some of it. You know what? Let us also see some of the water going into the lake, or is it just me? No, I think that's just you. The lake is independent at the moment. I think it's done. Thank you, Matt. I think that's just the way it feels, Kibo. I am going to... Let's reverse the favour tonight. Or the favour. Let's go and see what Flopmeister is up to. They are also streaming Minecraft, and they have been digging out a perimeter in the Nether. So let's go and say hi to them and see how things are going for them. Yep, there we go. So yes, I will be back again tomorrow at my usual time, 2.5 hours previously to now, where we will be trying to work out what is next on my list of things to build, because I have no clue. I hope everyone has a good time zone. I hope everyone has a fantastic evening. And I hope I will see you all again soon. Bye-bye.